Students, how you all are? I hope you all are very fine and happy at your home. And I pray the God to keep you healthy and away from disease. So, students, today we are going to learn special lesson that is about the belief in God by G.L. Finnets. The writer had written many stories and novels. Most of the stories and novels of G.L. Finnets provide the special sense, special meaning, special theme, special teaching to the reader. At the same time, the story contains such gradients which bind us, which force us to learn till the end. In this story, the writer is just presenting a blind faith of a person, blind belief of a person in God. It has said, faith can move mountains. If you have really faith in God, you really honestly think that the God is with you. If you are thinking that God will always support you, back up you whenever you will need, you will feel that the God is helping you. It's not necessary that the God will come directly in front of you. He may send someone, some support in the form of some person, some different object, a kind of some animal to support you, to back up you, to take you out from that trouble. But that requires a lot of faith. Blind faith, that is called blind faith. Great respect, the love, and the strong bond with the God. And you should be sure the God will always with you. So in this story, we are going to learn about the same thing, the blind faith in love, in God. One person who had the such faith, belief, whether God comes to help him or what type of help he requires and what happened with him. We will get this in a story. The name of that person is Lencho. He is a poor farmer. He writes a letter to God because his crops had ruined and he had asked for 100 pesos. Does Lencho's letter reach to God? Does God send him money? Think what your answer to these questions would be, and guess how the story continues before you begin to read it. The writer had provided you an opportunity. The main theme of the story is that a person, that a poor farmer whose name is Lencho, had written a letter to tell the God that his crops had destroyed by heavy rain and hailstorm. Whether he is getting reply from side of God, whether God sends money to him, and you have to plot a story on these contents. So what type of story you can create and what type of story you can plot. And after that, let us read that story, what the writer had presented. So begin it. First of all, we should know what is money order form. You can see the image. This is the format of money order form. In earlier days, when The communication system was not developed as today. The people used to send money to their nearer and dear with the help of money order form. The postman used to bring amount, and this was the format of money order form to send the money from one state to another, one place to another. At the time, there were no mobiles and net banking that you could transfer amount within a minute. So people used to fill this format, deposit the money in post office, and the post office used to convey or bring that amount from one place to another, or just used to provide that amount on the given address. So this is the old format of money order with the help of which you could send money. It always used to attach with acknowledgement. When the someone had sent you money, you had to sign on acknowledgement. It was the message to the sender that yes, you have received that amount. So let us go on story. Here is the story. Story begins or got plotted in valley, in hilly areas. The only house, was in the entire valley. That house was settled on the low hill. From that height, one could see the rivers, the fields, dotted cords with the dotted with flowers, and these crops were just covered with the flowers, indicating, promising that the farmer was going to get a good harvest this season. Because the flowers on the trees, on the plants, indicates that how much grain or the fruit one could get. So those dotted flowers which were covered the branches of plants were indicating that Lencho was going to get a good harvest that year. He was in need of just little rain or downpour, or the least a shower. Lencho was just praying the God since morning to just send a little shower, at least a little shower for his field. He knew the requirements of the field. Just he was staring the sky with hope that the God will listen him and will surely send the rain for him in the northeast side of the sky. Now we are really going to get some water, woman. The woman who was preparing supper replied yes. And suddenly he found that in the northeast sky, a dark patch, a black cloud proceeding towards his area. And he became happy that the God had listened him. He was going to get good shower. He told to his wife that the rain might come that day, and the lady also get replied yes. She was preparing dinner for all the family members. She told that it is the wish of the God, willingness of the God, he is sending rain. The older boys were working in the field. Lencho's elder sons, were working in the field, while the little ones were just playing nearby the house. They were waiting that their mother would prepare food for them and she would call all of them for dinner. It was the time of the meal. Now the dinner had prepared and they were ready to feed themselves. Just as Lencho had predicted big drops of rain began to fall. He predicted that the rain might come after the few seconds, the big raindrops started falling. In the northeast, huge mountains of cloud could be seen approaching. In the sky had got darkened by the black clouds and the clouds approaching towards his field. The air was providing the freshness, the sense of freshness, and it was really soothing, sweet, and comfortable. Lencho wanted to enjoy that time, the drops of the rain. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. He just wanted to get the sense of falling raindrops because the raindrops were really very important for the field, and he wanted to enjoy the cool sensation of the water. And when he returned, he exclaimed, after getting wet, he came inside and told in happiness to his family members, to his wife and her children, these aren't raindrops falling from the sky, they are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5s. He was very much excited because whatever he wanted, the God had given. So he compared those big drops of rain with the 10-cent pieces and small drops with the 5. This was the excitement of Lencho. He was very much satisfied. With the satisfied expression, he just started imagining when the crop will ripe with its flowers, trapped in the curtain of rain. The each and every part of the flowers and plants will get wet with these raindrops which were falling. He wanted that each and every part of the plants could just wash themselves. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. Till then, till the raindrops were falling, he was very much excited and happy that whatever he was in need, the God had given. But that happiness did not stay for longer. After some time, he found that the strong wind started blowing. And it was not blowing only, it brought large hailstones, पत्थर जो गिरते हैं ना आसमान से, वो hailstones began to fall. This truly did resemble new silver coins. These white hailstones were also just like the silver coins. They were shining like a silver coin. Boys exposing themselves to the rain ran out to collect the frozen pearls. The children were enjoying that falling hailstones. They went out from the hut and gathered the hailstones, frozen pearls. The writer has compared them with the precious stone, pearl. And if you have seen, you have also seen that the hailstones appears very beautiful, round in shape, shiny, like white like a pearl. So they were just collecting the frozen pearls. It's really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. I hope it passes quickly. Lencho's happiness had gone away. Before this hailstone and strong wind, he was very much happy. But suddenly his happiness disappeared and he started praying to God. God, please let it pass quickly. Don't let it to stay for a longer time, because he knew this hailstone and strong blowing wind will destroy his crop. It did not pass quickly, but God didn't accepted his prayer, and that hailstorm and strong blowing wind remained for the long time, for an hour. For whole hour the rain on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. The field was white as a covered with snow, salt. Continuous 1 hour hailstorm fell on this earth, and a strong wind was just enjoying. He prayed the God that it could get over quickly, but it was not possible. And when everything became calm after an hour, whole valley, fields, hillside, garden, everywhere only one could see whiteness. It was appearing that someone had spreaded salt everywhere. Only white snow could be seen, the hailstones could be seen. Not a leaf remained on the tree. The corn was totally destroyed due to the hailstones. The leaves and the branches of the plants had got broken and detached from the main part. Corn had totally destroyed, nothing was remaining. The flowers were gone from the plants. All the flowers which were decorating in the beginning, which were indicating that the good grain he was going to get that year, all the flowers had washed away. Not a single flower was remaining on the plants. Lencho's soul was filled with the sadness when the storm had passed. Now Lencho was in great difficulty. He was in great grief. He was in great pain. He was very much sad when the hailstorm and the rain passed away. He stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons, "A plague of locusts would have left more than this." He went in the field and found that nothing was remaining, everything had destroyed. And he compared the attack of locusts, and these are the kind of insects, they fly in group, and when they sit on the plants, they just eat up all the leaves of the plant. So if these locusts had came in the group, even they had left more than whatever the hailstone had left there. The hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn. That night was sorrowful one. That night was just unbearable night. Nothing was remaining there. Everything had gone because Lencho was depending on his field for his food, and his field, his God has destroyed. So from where he was going to get food? Who was going to give him food? The whole night he could not sleep properly. All our work for nothing. There is no one who can help us. We will all go hungry this year. He was just continuously thinking that whatever he had worked, with what expectation he had worked, nothing is remaining there. Everything had gone. There is no one who can help us. He was trying to search out any relative, any person who could help him, but there was no one. He was thinking that his family members and he himself would have to remain hungry whole year. They had to pass through starvation. So that was really very critical condition. So this is the climax of the story. If the Lencho had blind faith in the God, why God punished him? In the beginning, I told that if you have faith in the God will help you. But here, the wind, the hailstones destroyed the field. That was the source of food for that poor farmer. So, how the God was going to help him? Whether he was going to provide another way, or what way the God will keep his faith, his how he was going to help him. So we'll learn in the next paragraph. Before that, we are going to discuss this few questions in the previous para. What did Lencho hope for? Lencho had hoped for the good crop, good grain, good amount of grain he was going to get, and at that same time, he hoped that the God was going to give a good quantity of sour. Why did Lencho say the raindrops were like new coins? The Lencho had compared those new coins and those raindrops with the new coins because they were very precious for the plants which were in the field and covered with the flowers. The big drops means the maximum requirement was going to be filled. The maximum requirement of the plants was going to be filled, and the small drops were going to fulfill the small requirements. So these water drops, these raindrops were just going to enhance the productivity of the plant. And if the production was going to enhance, yield was going to enhance, it means he was going to earn money. By selling them, he could earn money. So these water drops, which were very precious and very necessary for the plants, were compared with the coins. How did the rain change? What happened to Lencho's field? When the raindrops started falling in the large and small drops, Lencho was very much happy to see. He just wanted to get the sense of the coolness of those raindrops and came out to enjoy in excitement. But suddenly he found that the strong wind started blowing, and it brought a big hailstones with it. These hailstones and storm did not last in short period of time. It took an hour, and when he came out, he found that the whole valley, field and garden had covered with the whiteness. It was appearing that someone has spreaded salt. So this happened. What were Lencho's feeling when the hail stopped? Lencho was feeling that if the plague of locusts had attacked on the field, they must have left more than what this storm and hailstone had taken away. Now he was feeling very unhappy. He was in great grief. He was in pain. He was just thinking that how he was going to fulfill the requirement of his family, how he was going to feed them. No one was there to help him. So this was the questions and the answers. So next video we'll learn more how the God was going to help Lencho. So bye students, keep yourself safe, and I will try my best to provide and fulfill your all requirements. Thank you.